Hello students, in the last session we had the idea about series and parallel connection. We knew that the series connection, all the resistors are connected in such a way that one is ending and other one is starting. But for parallel connection, we got the thing that all the resistors are having common endpoints. And not only that, we also knew that if the resistors are in series connection, then the total outcome, that is the resultant resistance, will be more than the maximum resistance which is connected in series. But for parallel connection, what we got, that if the resistors are in parallel, then the outcome, that is the resultant, will be least than the lowest resistance of that very connection. And out of that, if we are just going for series and parallel connection, then we also know that for a ammeter, it should be connected in series connection to the resistor, but for voltmeter, it should be connected parallel to the resistor. So this is very important thing, and today we will be just going with some of the numerics, and you have to solve those very numerics. And out of that, one thing you should know, that when ammeters and voltmeters are connected, as because they are also having positive and negative terminals, so positive terminal of the ammeter and the voltmeter should be connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the negative terminal of the ammeters and the voltmeter should be connected to the negative terminals of the battery. So we will be just getting the idea with proper drawing. Before I discuss potential, very important thing about the voltage current graph I would like to discuss. So this is the graphical representation of current and voltage. Suppose I have taken current along x-axis and voltage along y-axis. And suppose we are getting two slopes for two different resistances. So one is A, another one is B. Now if I want to have the slope of graph A and slope of graph B, so how to get? Suppose we are having a very small section del I, and the del I portion is same for both the graphs, because if I want to have slope for two or more graphs, then at least one thing I must have same, either numerator or denominator. Otherwise, if I am changing both the things, so obviously the values will not be, I cannot compare the values. So I am taking here the denominator part to be same, that is del I same. So the section, if I am taking, you see this del I are same. So for those very del I, we are getting different del V, because I have to complete one right angle triangle. Now you see here the del V1 and here the del V2 is coming from graph 1 and graph B. Now if I want to have the slope, how to get the slope? Obviously I have to go with del V by del I. So del V by del I, that is from Ohm's law, what we know, the voltage by current is representing resistance. So the resistance A would be del V1 by del I, because that is the small portion of voltage by current, that means it is resistance only. And what will be coming for for resistance of graph B, that is RB, that would be del V2 by del I, because here from you can get, that is opposite by base, here this is opposite by base. So we are getting two resistances out of those very graphs. Now if my question is, which that graphical representation is representing more resistance, that is where the resistance is more. If the question comes like that, then you have to solve like this. So I have got the two slopes, and therefrom I have got already two resistances. Now you see which one is more. Obviously here from I can have that del V1 is more and del V2 is less for the same del I, because I have to maintain one thing constant. I am telling you, and you have to keep in mind, here I have made which one constant, del I portion I have made constant, and which one is changing or which one is coming different, del V portion, and which one is more, and it is seen that del V1 is more. Del V1 is more than del V2, and here from we can have del V1 is more than del V2, so obviously R1 will be more than RA would be more than RB. That is, if the slope is coming like that, and if current is taken along x-axis and voltage is along y-axis, then if the slope is more, that means the resistance will be more. This implies R1 is more than R2 or RA is more than RB. Now we will be coming to the second option. Suppose my graph is given like along x-axis voltage is taken and along y-axis current is taken, because I can plot any of the two variables in any of the axes if I am having a definite purpose. So suppose I am purposefully plotted, I have plotted voltage along x-axis and current along y-axis. So therefrom, if I want to have the slope, again I have to maintain one thing constant. So which one I am making constant? Suppose that del V portion, you see that section is coming from both the graphs. That is, this del V and this del V are of same length because we have taken between two parallel lines. Okay, now for that very del V, so del V is constant here. Here I am not putting del V1 and del V2 because that is a constant part. Okay, so which one, if I am completing that perpendicular, that right angle triangle here and here, so obviously this perpendicular is representing del I because it is having the section from this axis and it is also having the section of this axis. So that del I1 and that is del I2. Now tell me which one is more. Obviously this one is more. It is very much seen from the graphical representation only that del I1 is more than del I2. So if I am just having the slope, now which one will be coming in the numerator? Del I1 obviously will be coming in the numerator. So slope A is del I1 by del V. Slope B is del I2 by del V. But you see here, I by V is not representing resistance, because from Ohm's law what do we know? We know V by I is representing resistance. So what it is? It is reciprocal of resistance. That means if I want to write this, I can write it in this way, that del I1 by del V equals nothing but 1 by del V by del I1. And this del V by del I1, what it is? It is R1 or RA. Got it? Because that is V by I. Now what is coming for slope B? Again it is also del I2 by del V, but this is reciprocal of resistance. So if I want to make into the form of resistance, so I have to take like this, 1 by del V by del I1. So this is what? This is R2 or RB. Understand? Now you see which one is more? I2 is more than, I2 is less than I1. I2 is less than I1. So here what is coming? I2 is, I1 is more than I2. Okay. Now slope A is more than slope B. It is very clear that perpendicular by base, slope A is more than slope B. So 1 by R1, why it is 1 by R1? Because already we have got that slope means 1 by R. So 1 by R1 is greater than 1 by R2 or R1 is less than R2. So here from we can have that if we are taking voltage and current in this respect, my result will be just opposite, because here we got RA or R1 more than R2 or RB, and here we are getting RA is less than RB. Understand? And it is better to write yourself. You just take one notebook and you just write yourself, because if you are not writing, then you will not be understanding.